Hello. So it's Sheri Holland back here. I'm back to talk to you, you beautiful, gorgeous thing right there, right there. And thing, by the way, is ultra complimentary. So just ask me and I'll tell you. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to teach you step by step by step how to raise your vibration, raise your happiness, raise your energy, raise your frequency first thing in the morning. Because whenever that starts happening, all of a sudden you see all this love coming in, you see all this happiness, you see all the money, you see all the abundance, you see all the wholeness and the energy and everything you've ever wanted starts suddenly coming into your life as though it's magic, but it's not magic. It's just the laws and learning how to, as Einstein were to say, which, by the way, might they say he was kind of a smart dude? Yes or yes. He said, I quote, match the frequency of the reality you want, and that reality must come to you. This is not philosophy, it's physics. It's physics. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, everything you've ever wanted in your life, whether it's going back to the money or the love or the wholeness or the energy or the job or the kids or whatever you wanted in your life, it has a very specific frequency. And the only reason why you haven't gotten it yet in your life, if that's proper English, gotten it, the only reason why you don't got it yet is because you're on the wrong frequency and that reality can't come to you. So let me break it down for you a little bit easier. Think about something you really want in your life and tell me how it would make you feel as though you already have it. And let me just answer it because I've asked this question about 5,000 times in the last 60 days. But what you'd feel is you'd feel love and happiness and eagerness and ecstasy and just freedom. One of those emotions or somewhere in that realm, that's what you would experience if you got the thing you really wanted. So that is the experience and that's the frequency it's set at. So what happens is on the emotional scale, which should be somewhere attached in here, I will link it. There's also a video of me explaining the emotional scale, which I will link it as well. But basically, at the very bottom is these lower level emotions like guilt and shame and powerlessness and victimhood, while in the middle is like boredom. And then at the very top is like freedom and love and eagerness and confidence is at the top. So what happens is that experience that you want to have is up here at the higher level of frequencies. So all you have to do is you have to raise your frequency and that reality must come to you. It really is that easy, I promise. So the problem is a lot of people think it's cause and effect, meaning you think you want to get the thing first, like you want the relationship before you can feel love. You want the money in the bank before you can feel abundance. You want the wholeness and the disease gone before you can feel healthy. But that's not how it works. It is cause and effect, meaning you create the cause, which is the emotion, you raise your frequency, and then you get the effect of the experience in your life. So you've got to create the emotion first because you will not get what you want, you will always get what you feel. You won't get what you want, you'll always get what frequency or vibration you are at. It's kind of like whenever people say, bad things happen in 3, it's because you're down here in this lower vibration, and if you're feeling powerlessness, your experiences must come to you that equal that powerlessness. Well, if you're feeling really good, those people that are just like on a roll and the gooder keeps getting gooder, it's because their frequency of flying up here brings in more experiences that matches up here. You get it, kind of? Don't you worry, you will by the end of this video. So the question is, how can you do this? How can you get that emotion without the thing being in your life? Because the thing's not there. Do I just live in this delusional world? Do I just live in this fairy tale? Because the thing's not in my life. I don't got the money. I don't got the relationship. I don't have the health. How am I supposed to just pretend? Well, it's just by training. So that is specifically what this morning play session is for. So let's begin. And if you can just suspend all judgments about what if, and just play. Just give yourself 30 days in this play session and you will be shocked and in awe and joy and pure bliss to see all these magical things start happening into your life. So let's just play. Let me show you how. Okay, so what you'll see on the sheet, which is somewhere again printed off, in the top left you're going to see the morning play. And what I want you to do is first thing in the morning, I want you to envision if you could choose any emotions, from guilt to shame to content to boredom to happiness, eagerness, bliss, confidence, ecstasy, what emotions would you want to experience if you could pick any of them? And write it down. And then what thoughts do you want to fire? What thoughts? So an example is, in the morning what I love to feel, at least right now in this phase of my life, is I love feeling eagerness, and I love feeling ease, and I love feeling clarity, and I love feeling this love days. So I write those down. And then what thoughts do I want to fire? I love the idea of being able to auto program in my mind. I can do this. This is easy. OMG, I love him. OMG, I love her. Who is him and her? I don't know. I just would love to have that thought come across my head throughout the day. And so write down those thoughts. So we're going to actually do this interactive. So I want you to go ahead and pause me and go ahead and fill out what emotions and what thoughts, and I'll be right here. Okay? Okay, so I'm assuming you stopped and paused and did the exercise. If you didn't, stop me right now. But I'm assuming you listened and you did it because you really want that experience to come into your life, so you're going to actually start training. So here we go to continue. If you scroll down in the bottom, it's going to say, wouldn't it be fun if? And it also says, let your imagination go wild. So here what you're going to do is creating scenarios that would just be fun. And it could be about anything. So wouldn't it be fun if I had one of my really good friends like hanging out with me and we're getting ready to go to lunch? Wouldn't it be fun if all of a sudden I had all my family on this plane and we flew over to Vegas and stayed in the Four Seasons and had massages all day long, and we got to spend $100,000 in each person having their own personal assistants, their own spa, their own whatever they wanted. Wouldn't it be fun if? Wouldn't it be fun if we were on our way to Costa Rica in our own private jet? Wouldn't that be fun to go start a brand new project? Wouldn't that be fun if? So what I want you to do here is I want you just to let your mind go wild as wouldn't it be fun if. But while you're writing this, I want you to also match the emotion. So don't write something that doesn't feel good. Write something that feels good to you. So if the jet and the Costa Rica thing is too much, then think about something simple, like wouldn't it be fun if I was able to go take my dog for a walk? Wouldn't it be fun if I was given a $1,000 bonus at work? Okay? So go ahead and stop this again and go and fill out wouldn't it be fun if. And I promise you, the more and more you do it, the more and more you train, the easier and easier and easier. And you're going to be shocked with the experiences you start coming up with by the end of 30 days. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we are back now. I'm assuming you just did it. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. And next one is going to be list 5 things that you could appreciate in this moment. So what I want you to do is just something that is in your experience as you look around, wherever you're filling out this assignment, what is something that you could feel appreciation about? An easy one for me is my flavored water. I love my flavored water. I love it. And why do you love it? How does it make you feel? So write down the thing you appreciate and how does it make you feel? So my flavored water makes me feel refreshed. It makes me feel refreshed. It's just refreshed. Refreshed and alive. What else do I appreciate? I appreciate this purse right here. Like I love this purse. I love this purse. Like I really love this purse. I love the black. I love the model. I love the classy. I just love this purse. How does it make me feel? It makes me feel like classy and organized and put together. And what you're going to notice is whenever you start detailing the emotion it makes you feel, you're going to feel yourself literally vibrate up even higher to match that experience you want. So we're getting there. But I don't want you to write something that you can't actually feel the appreciation. And if you can't feel like a ton, as long as you can feel just a little bit, that's good enough because you're just getting the ball rolling. You're just teaching your body how to feel these emotions. So go ahead and stop and pause me and write down 5 things you can appreciate about. Okay, assuming you just did that, which you did, of course. We're going to scroll down to the 4th question. And the 4th question is, today I intend to see what? And so this is where you can just play and have fun. And what do you intend to see today? If you could train your mind to be able to program and see only these specific things, which by the way you can, let me just tell you, but that's a whole nother video. But what do you intend to see? So today I intend to see signs of love everywhere I look. Today I intend to see all the different ways that I am pampered and extra special. Today I intend to see all these ways where life is just extra easy for me. Today I intend to see all of my friends and family and how funny they are. And today I intend to laugh a lot. Today I intend to whatever. Today I intend to see tons of abundance. What do you intend to see if you could design? And again, what we're doing is we're literally pre-programming the computer. And you do this day after day after, you are going to be shocked. Again, 30 days from now, you're going to be shocked in 24 hours that all of a sudden these synchronicities that you wrote down and literally designed on a piece of paper is going to start coming into your life. That's where it gets exciting. Okay, so go ahead and stop and pause and write down what do you intend to see. Okay, so now we're going to go and put this paper away until the evening. But just for practice sake, we're going to do this right now. At nighttime, before you go to bed, take like 5 minutes and do this. We're only going to do this for 30 days. And what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself right before bed, What coincidences did you create today? So an example. Let's say you said, today I intend to laugh a lot. All of a sudden you saw that there was times where you thought things were just really funny. These people said things, or this was on the TV, or there was a joke. You just felt like you were laughing a lot. That would be something that you created. Let's say today I intend to see signs of abundance. All of a sudden you find like a dollar bill on the floor, or maybe a 20, maybe 100, I don't know. Today you saw, you looked up and you noticed all of a sudden, oh my gosh, there's like an abundance of clouds. Like you see the abundance. You see the abundance of grass. You see the abundance of dogs. You see the abundance of a geese herd. It doesn't matter. Just any sign of abundance. Whatever you know for a fact, and you'll know the moment. But whenever you know for a fact that you created something because what you wrote down on the paper actually happened, that's a coincidence I want you to write down. We're going to fast forward to the next one. What did you like about what you did today? So what you're going to do at this moment is you're going to reflect back onto your evening, and you're going to write down what things did you like. Like, what did you do really good at? An example is, what I did really good today was I was aware when my thoughts started going over here and it didn't feel very good. I was aware to keep my thoughts in check and bring my thoughts over to here. I was really good at being able to be organized today. I was really good at like playing and not taking things seriously. I was really good at answering phone calls. Whatever you were really good at, just find a few things that you could be like, yeah, you know what? I did a good job there. I did a good job. Because by you telling your brain and teaching your brain to look for things you did good, it's going to raise your vibration. And why do we want our vibration high? Why do we want our frequency high? Why do we want our emotion high? I know you know the answer. I know, I can already hear it. Because match the frequency of the reality you want, and that reality must come to you. All these things you want in your life, it's not down here on beating up on yourself. It's not there. It's not down here on sacrificing or feeling guilty or feeling obligated. It's way up here. I promise you. Okay? So, scroll on to the very last question is, maybe there's something you'd like to replay or mental rehearse. If so, how would you want to create it? So let's say throughout the day, you kind of lost your temper at the kids. No big deal, it happens. So in this time, what you want to do is go back into your mind and recreate it. So instead of losing your temper, you just walked out of the room. Instead of losing your temper and reacting like this, you reacted with a loving response. If you could literally go in your mind and reprogram it and teach your body how you want to respond next time, how would you respond? And you will be shocked and in awe how closely the next time that happens, your body will actually mimic what you wrote down. We're just this big, beautiful computer. You're just extra beautiful. So how would you want to recreate something if you could recreate something? And this right here, again, you're going to do these last 3 questions before you go to bed. So if you need a refresher, just watch this video before you go to bed. But this right here, my genius friends, is called the play session. And what I want to ask you to be open about one more time is just give yourself 30 days to do this, and you'll be shocked at the synchronicities. Again, in closing, as the purpose you want to do this is because you want to train your vibration to be up here mostly. Not all the time. The contrast is good, but mostly up here because that's where all the experiences are. Those people that make life look really easy, those people that seem to win when they're not following the rules society tells them to do, like those people, with the ones that the gooder keeps getting gooder, they play by these rules. So, with that said, you have fun, you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.